Good evening, everyone. Right now, it's 7:02 on Wednesday, February 23rd. Have an announcement to share today. We'll be celebrating Festival next week. That's all for now. Hope you all have the loveliest of lovely days. That's funny. Alright, here we are. Happy day 100. The plan for day 100? There is no plan for day 100. Boom! Gotcha! Wrecked. That's the secret. There was no plan. We're not doing anything today. That really doesn't work when the music still plays, Yeah, whatever. Riggedy riggedy wrecked. Praise onto Helix. Yep, today is day 100 for the second time. Today would be the final day. Honestly, saying today as the final day would be very apropos. But it's not the final day, right? It would make sense to end up on day 100, and I was genuinely considering it. But nah, there's a little it'd be anticlimactic. Maybe if we had done more shit, it probably would have ended like this, but nah, we've got another 30 days ahead of us. Instead, we're gonna end at a stupid number. Like, probably, I don't know, like I don't know, something stupid like 124 or something like that. I don't know, I'm not doing quick math in my head. What do I look like? A freaking nerd. Oh wait, they're only 28 days in February. I know it's 20... God, it might actually be day 124. Just out of pure guess. Probably, it might be one day off, but yeah. Oh yeah, we got shooting stars. Oh, we're only missing one more portrait, so that makes my life easier. I did not know that song was real. Like, I'd seen the meme about, like, oh, what if we look up in the sky? What if we look up in the sky and pretend that the airplanes were, like, shooting stars? I thought that was just a really cringy meme. But I guess it's actually from, like, a song or something. I mean, I'm sure that that phrase dates back longer than that. But, like, that comic is referencing the song. I think. I think so. I don't know, there are certain things on the internet that's, like, really hard to figure out, and I know, right, there are kisses of death that will explain it to you, but, yeah. It's like the Zootopia abortion comic that ended up with Judy becoming JFK and getting assassinated. Yeah, that happened. Yeah, that's where that comic ended up going. Surprise, surprise. Why do I know that? I have no idea. Like, legitimately, I have no idea why I know that. Oh, look, there's a thingy. There's a dealy bob. A dingly bopper. Sloopta whoopta thingy majigger. I'm tired. I don't know, and then I've been fighting with technical issues all day. Oh god, don't even get me started. Screwed up the Wordle. I could have had it in 2, maybe 3. But nope. Nope, it took me all 6 to get it today, and I barely got it. So the Wordle today, I'm just gonna say it. It was trove, you know, like treasure trove. But I, my my first word, I had 3 of the letters right away. I had yeah, I had 3 of the letters. So it's like, okay, maybe it's trope. That makes sense. So I could have had it at 2, and then I didn't think trove. My next thought was not trove. And I went through, like, trome and troll with an LE. I went through so much different shit. And then the last guess, I got it correct. Are you... What? Oh my gosh. What the heck was that? I mean, I'm not mad because I got the squirrel, but like, what the heck was that? Oh my god. Snow's gonna be gone soon. I don't know when it goes away. I don't think it goes away today. Snow will be gone by the end of the month, though. I think it goes away mid-February. Unless it goes away March 1st, which I don't think it does. I think it goes away sooner than that. Oh, look, there was a shooting star. There was another. We have been getting so... I don't know why, but this entire month, we have just had so many shooting stars. Just a gaggle of them, really. Oh, hey, Flick's here today. Neat. I figured the other one was over here. But yeah, it's stupid. It's that stupid Wordle. The Loodle, I think I got in 3. I did good on the Loodle today. Yeah, the Wordle... it just screwed me over. Is that... Oh, okay, we're missing 1. I thought I saw it right there real quick. Oh, so it's not anywhere here. Oh, there it is. Cool. Cool beans. Yeah. So, oh, I guess let's start with this story for today. Elden Ring. So the review embargo for Elden Ring broke today. And you know, I expected Elden Ring to be high. Like, I expected it to be high. I did not expect it to be in the top 5 highest rated games of all time. On Metacritic, it is in the top 5. Now, of course, there's a little... Okay, Metacritic is stupid because every version of every game is counted. So, like, GTA 4 is, I think, second. Like, so number 1 is Ocarina of Time with a 99. Right below it with a 98 is GTA 4. Then Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 at 98. Right? GTA 4 is at 98. Then below Tony Hawk, it's, I think, Soul Calibur at a 98. And then below that, GTA 5 on whatever... So I said what? PS3? Then at number 5, it's GTA 4 on Xbox. So yeah, GTA 5 in the top 5 Metacritic games. GTA 4 is on there twice. For some stupid reason, because they act like the PlayStation and the Xbox versions are different. That's stupid. But, so if we combine... And again, these games are all tied for 98. But so if we combine those two, yeah, that puts Elden Ring tied for second place in the top 5 games, right above Mario Galaxies 1 and 2, which are both at 97. I wonder if there's like a reason for them being like, there's a reason like that, again, whatever, like Tony Hawk is above one of the GTAs and above the Soul Calibur. But yeah, and then meanwhile on OpenCritic, which is a much newer platform. I think OpenCritic started in like 2016. It might be a little younger, a little older than that. But meanwhile on OpenCritic, Elden Ring is the highest rated game on OpenCritic, because OpenCritic doesn't really do like old reviews, right? You don't want to run into like the Rotten Canes or the Rotten Tomatoes Citizen Kane debate thing that makes Paddington the best movie of all time. Which, by the way, it is. Like, no joke. When Paddington 2 got rated highest scored movie on Rotten Tomatoes, that is something I 100% agree with. Totally, it deserves that honor. It seriously is so good. Like, if you've never seen it, oh my gosh, you are missing out, man. It's so good. But, yeah, no, Elden Ring is now, I think it's got a 97 or 98 on OpenCritic, which the only other games on OpenCritic to have a score that high are Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey at both 97 each. So yeah, it's doing extremely well. Which kind of blows my mind. Like, there's always this thing like, critics, right? Critics are babies. Oh, they don't play hard games. Oh, critics want easy modes because they're babies. Critics were on to Dark Souls before Dark Souls players. Specifically with the first Demon's Souls. Critics recognized very early on that Demon's Souls was a fantastic game, even when it didn't do that well. And so, of course, they were on Dark Souls. Of course, they're on Elden Ring. But for Elden Ring to be again, tied for second best game of all time, that's wild. Especially, okay, Ocarina of Time, totally get it. Highest rated game of all time, but Ocarina of Time definitely deserves to be up there. Totally get that. Because Ocarina of Time is a fantastic game. Do not play the original N64 version. Play the 3DS remake, which fixes all the game's problems, in my opinion. Yeah, play the 3DS remake. It fixes every problem I have with the original Ocarina of Time. But, yeah, I don't know. I've heard when the Nintendo Switch Online version launched, I guess it was really buggy, and I've heard they have fixed some of those problems. But that's been happening, and it still isn't great, I guess, for the Nintendo Switch Online version. But yeah, so Ocarina of Time, I totally get that one. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, totally get that one as well. Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, fantastic. And while 2 is not my first choice, that's only because it's not the one I grew up with. I did not have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. I went over to friends' places and played it, but I myself did not have 2. I had one of the later games. Soul Calibur I've never played, so I couldn't tell you on that one. But GTA 4, at the time, GTA 4 was really good. It was a real standout game. It was such a big leap for the GTA franchise. It has aged like hot garbage. I know when the GTA trilogy came out a few months ago, and people were like, wow, these games have aged terribly. Even looking past, some of the problems with the remakes, the GTA games in the trilogy haven't aged that great. GTA Vice City will always be my favorite in my heart. But I'm kind of scared to play it again because I know it's not as good. And that's GTA 4. It's been, over 10 years now, and that game has aged like garbage. Seriously. And I will probably say the same thing about GTA 5. Assuming let's say in 10 years they put out GTA 6. So in 10 years they put out GTA 6. In 20 years we'll look back at GTA 5 and be like, my gosh, this game was garbage. But yeah, no, GTA 4 has aged terribly. But the reviews at the time are what matter, so that's why it's high, and that's why it's high, like second, tied for second highest rated. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just don't think that game has aged well. I was actually, we're actually going to come back here, but I did not, I actually kind of wasn't paying attention. I didn't mean to come here. We'll come back a little later. You're Kyle. Okay. For a second I was like, are you Chief? No, Chief's different. Yeah, we'll come back. Yeah, Elden Ring. Now, I haven't really read reviews. Like, I haven't read any of the reviews. I've just mostly seen people's, like, Twitter reactions. And, yeah, they're very positive. People are really liking the game. It's definitely a Dark Souls game. Like... It's definitely a Dark Souls game mixed with Breath of the Wild. Like, it's... Some people are like, oh, well, open worlds are just, like, the obvious next evolution of games. Right? They want to... There are a lot of people who want to downplay the influence of Breath of the Wild on the modern gaming industry. No. It's... From everything I've read and seen... I haven't played it, so, yeah, technically I'm not a great judge for this. But from everything I've read and seen so far... This game is heavily influenced by Breath of the Wild. And the same thing was true for Horizon Zero Dawn last week. It was heavily influenced by Breath of the Wild. Which, again, they came out within, like, a week of each other. Which, okay, I love that. I love the fact that Horizon Zero Dawn comes out, and then, like, a week or two later, Breath of the Wild comes out, and just trumps it. And, again, becomes one of the highest rated games of all time. Whereas Horizon, like, people liked it, but it just kind of, it couldn't compare to Breath of the Wild. And now here we are 5 years later. And I was really hoping that Breath of the Wild 2 would come out around the same time as Horizon to overshadow Horizon once again. Not that I bear any ill will towards Horizon. I just think it's really funny. But no. Instead, Elden Ring comes out and completely overshadows Horizon. It's the same effect. And it's very funny. Like, that, I find that hilarious. So yeah, I'm eating good tonight, as you would say. Even though, honestly, if it was between either of these games, if I had to play one right now, I would probably pick Horizon. Because I still haven't, because I have Dark Souls on my PlayStation. I booted it, I installed the disc onto my console and everything. And it's just been sitting there for like a month now. Because once Pokemon came out, Pokemon trumped everything. Still is trumping everything, I should say. But yeah, Horizon's a really big deal. But Elden Ring's just bigger. It's just more... it captured people. But yeah, it is heavily influenced by Breath of the Wild. Which is fine. I said that the same thing is true about Ocarina. Ocarina is the highest rated game of all time. Because it's very influential. We still feel Ocarina of Time's influence on the gaming industry 20 plus years later. And the N64 didn't even sell that well. Like, the PlayStation sold, what, 80... The original PlayStation sold, like, 80 million units. Somewhere between 80 and, like, 100 million units. It sold like crazy. And yet, Breath of the Wild is still more... Ocarina of Time is still more influential. Yep, just straight up, that's how it is. The PlayStation sold better, Ocarina of Time holds more influence in the modern gaming industry. Still does to this day. Oh, and then there's Dying Light 2. Everything I've seen about Dying Light 2 is people comparing it to Breath of the Wild. So, yeah, no, Breath of the Wild rules as king. We saw that, like, and that changed, like, immediately after the game's release. Like, the game released and people were like, oh, this is the new hotness. Everyone's got to do this. And I have no complaints because I love Breath of the Wild. So I'm... again, Dark Souls Breath of the Wild sounds amazing. And I'm so glad it's living up to the hype for people. But I have also heard that, like, if you don't like Dark Souls, Elden Ring is not going to change your mind. Nope. It's not going to be the game to persuade you over into liking the genre. In fact, if you've tried Dark Souls, or like if you've never even played a Dark Souls game, you're like, oh, Elden Ring should be my first one. Maybe don't. I've definitely gotten that impression as well. That like, hey, if you're gonna do if you're gonna play Elden Ring, maybe play Dark Souls first. So yeah, maybe play Dark Souls first. I mean, that's my plan at the moment, is to play Dark Souls first, and then maybe eventually get around to Elden Ring. Eventually, you know. We'll see. I mean, I probably will. I think I've talked about it before. When it comes to like picking games to play, I have two lists. A list that's labeled games I want to play, and a list labeled games I need to play. And I usually try to alternate between the two. Like right now we're doing Pokemon, which technically is both. Like I wanted to play Pokemon, but I also needed to play Pokemon. And like Horizon is on that list of the games I need to play. But Cuphead, meanwhile, is on the games I want to play. And that game is also punishingly hard. Really good, but punishingly hard. And I never beat it. I got to the final boss, I was at the very end, and I just didn't do it. Maybe it's time for the Cuphead redemption. I don't know, I'm horrified. We still need to talk about the Cuphead show. We'll get around to it sometime this week. Yeah, let's head home. But yeah, no, everyone's loving Elden Ring right now, and here I am still playing Pokemon a month later. Still haven't found that Cranidos. But the amount of shinies I found... So I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, how have I found so many... Like, in the average Pokemon game, I am lucky to get one shiny. Because the shiny odds in the new game are same odds as they are by default. Right? So I think by default, like, no Masuda Method, no Shiny Charm. It's like, what, 1 in 4,000? Yeah, that's how it is in the new game as well. It's 1 in 4,000. And yet, I have found so many more shinies in this new game. And it's just like, how? And I think I've realized, oh, the reason I'm finding more... Even though, again, it's not that many. Like, it's more... like, and I didn't find any until the post-game. The first wild shiny I found, which was the Magikarp, was in the post-game. But I realized, oh, the reason I'm finding wild shinies now is because more Pokemon spawn at once. In a previous Pokemon game, you run into the grass, you find a wild Pokemon, and it's got that 1 in 4,000 odds. In this game, you walk through the overworld, and like a dozen Pokemon are spawned at once. So with a dozen Mons spawned at the same time, your chances of one of them being a shiny is highly increased, even with the terrible odds. And you can increase those odds, right? With the Shiny Charm, with the, I guess, like, doing, like, complete Dex entries, and, what's the other one? Perfect Dex entries. Increase your odds of getting a shiny as well, so those are also options. We're actually going to have to check that one to see if it's valuable. But yeah, so I guess it has to be that. Like, that's the only thing that makes logical sense to me. Because nothing else, like, why else am I finding, like, with someone with terrible luck, has been finding all these shinies. Now, the ones I'm grinding for are a little different. But, like, even just random wild shinies. Now, I'm having great luck at the moment. We'll keep the pine cones and I'll sell everything else. Like, I don't need the mushrooms. I don't need any of this. We gotta go find Bobbert as well. But yeah, I guess I am, like, even though I know, oh, well, Metacritic, it's just a number. That still entices me to play Elden Ring. Like, that's still huge. Especially because, yeah, like I said, like, looking at, like, the best games on Metacritic, I agree with most of them. And even GTA 4, like, well, nowadays I think it's Garbo. At the time, no, it was a big deal. At the time, it was huge. Nowadays, I think it's garbage, but that's just because it hasn't aged well. And people make the same argument about Ocarina of Time. And in some ways, they are totally right. Aiming the bow in Ocarina of Time is miserable. That's why I always recommend the 3DS remake. The 3DS remake just added gyroscope aiming, and it works flawlessly. Yep. Because, yeah, and even though I love Ocarina of Time, and I totally see why it's number one, I do still like Majora's Mask more. Like, if I had to pick between Ocarina and Majora, I'd play Majora. Do I still have the list up of the other highest rated Metacritic games? I'm kind of curious. I had it up earlier. Let's see. Oh, let's see if this painting is fake. I want to sell. Oh, we gotta check turnip prices as well. Is this fake? It probably is. Oh no, that's real. Wow. I thought it was too big. But no, I guess that's real. Alright, Ocarina, Tony Hawk is number 2. GTA 4 on PS3 is number 3. Soul Calibur on the Dreamcast is number 4. And GTA 4 on the Xbox 360 is number 5. Again, combine the two GTAs, that puts Elden Ring anywheres from 1 to 4. Or 2 to 4, I mean. 2 to 5. I'm terrible at math. Still really impressive. Then after that is Galaxy 1 and 2, which is our first 97s. Yep, totally get that. Red Dead Redemption... Again, I could totally see in like 20 years people being like, you know, Red Dead Redemption actually isn't that good. Admittedly, I saw people saying Red Dead Redemption wasn't that good like weeks after it launched. And that's how all popular games work. Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, all within weeks to months of their release. I saw people being like, no, these games are actually garbage and you guys are all being tricked. Then GTA 4 is on the list. Let's see. Or GTA 5. GTA 5 is on this list at number 9, at number 10, at number 12, at number 19, at number 26. Is it on here anymore? It might be. I don't know why it's on here so many times. God. Oh, is Elden Ring? Elden Ring on PC is at a 95. I guess more reviews have come in and it's lower. Either way, that's still really impressive. Like, either way, that is really impressive. Oh, Elden Ring is at a... Elden Ring is currently at a 97 and number 18 on the list. This is the PS5 version. I don't know where the Xbox version is. Maybe it'll be higher for some stupid fucking reason. Again, that still ties it for third. Technically. I don't know how they compute these things. Like, I don't know what puts it at number 18. Yeah, maybe it's like getting into decimal points there. Yeah, then after Galaxy, Red Dead, GTA, Disco Elysium, again, I've heard... I started Disco Elysium, I was really enjoying it, I need to play more of it, but I've heard nothing but great things about that. We gotta go put this in the house. We gotta go look for Bobbert real quick, I guess. Breath of the Wild, or Tony Hawk is at 13, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 again. Breath of the Wild is at 14, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 is at number 15. Perfect Dark is at 16, which technically Perfect Dark was better. Like, people remember GoldenEye more. Technically, Perfect Dark was the better game. So, but GoldenEye just captured the imagination. And it was just super popular, and it hasn't aged all that well. I mean, I guess there was a remake of it or something that, like, fixed a lot of the problems, and I guess playing it with like a mouse and keyboard on PC works really well, but those are just semantics. Elden Ring's at 18. Metroid Prime is at 20. GTA 3 is at 21, and Galaxy's at number 22. Halo at 24, and Half-Life at 25. Not bad, actually. Like yeah, basically most of those games, I'd be like, yeah, no, I highly recommend all of them. They're all really good games, but yeah, now Elden Ring's on the list, and it comes out tomorrow, or technically Friday, but tomorrow night. And I will not be playing it. Nope. I'll get around to it eventually. Like, not now, but eventually I will get around to it, because I am curious. I'll get around to it the same way I'll get around to Deathloop. Did Deathloop win Game of the Year? No, It Takes Two did. Yeah. I would be curious to play that one, but I don't have any friends, so I can't. I don't know, people seem to people really liked it. From what I had heard some people say it was kind of like overrated. Like, it was good, it was just like overrated, but nah, it still won. Again, we came full circle. Technically, award shows don't matter anymore. Like, have you seen what's going on with the Oscars right now? They were like, you know, less and less people are watching the Oscars, so why don't we just make like a most popular movie that's like a fan voted thing? Right? They've tried to pull this shit before. They also announced they're removing a bunch of awards from the award show, which last time they did that, Guillermo del Toro called them out on their bullshit. But you know, the Oscars are a sinking ship. But I've really liked some Oscar movies. There's been some garbo, and there's been some overrated trash. Green Book. But, I still, Green Book was garbage. I knew it was gonna win. I mean, yeah, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but, yeah. I don't know, there's some, like, the Oscar, honestly, you know that modern saying about, like, how, like, a meeting, like, this could have just been an email? That's the Oscars. The Oscars doesn't need to be, like, a 2-hour awards show. It's actually probably 3 or 4 hours. It doesn't need to be that. It could just be an email. Like a newsletter that gets sent out, for Christ's sake. Because I do not give a shit about the ceremony anymore. But I'll still probably watch most of the movies. There's one, is it Coda? I think it's Coda. That I think is probably on Apple TV, which I don't have. Because, Apple. But, I hear that one I've heard great things about. And I'm, like, genuinely interested in that one. But, yeah, I don't know if we'll get around to it. I want to. I just don't have Apple TV. And I don't have one of those little... I actually think I could, because I think you might actually get free Apple TV through the PS5. Now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe that's how I'll play Apple TV. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, no, award shows don't matter. They lose... I mean, technically the Game Awards gets bigger and bigger every year. For every one viewer the Oscars loses, the Game Awards gains 2. That is actually technically true. Let's see, anybody in here? Nobody I care about. I'm keeping an eye out for Tammy. Tammy is like one of the OG villager. And I would love to make a home for Tammy, because we have one for Axel. But right now, we're just out of luck. We're out of luck. We would be out of time, but no, I've extended the due date, so we're not out of time. Oh, it's Meringue. Yeah, we already made you a house. Oh, I like Bobbert's outfit. Oh, that's cute. You're working the counter. Edgy pancakes. I love this. I still love it. I still love this place. I mean, the outfit should be all black and white, but Olivia fits there. I just think Bobbert's. I don't know. If Bobbert was more like cynical, I guess they're both fine. For edgy pancakes. So for day 100. Oh my gosh. We have to do something special-ish. And you know what made sense to do something special? Let's bring in an Amigo. Alright, let's bring in your good old amigo. So it said we're ready to work with VIP clients, so I guess let's summon a VIP client, who we actually did just see earlier today. Yep, let's call Flick over to the island. Our special guest for day 100? It's Flick! This is Flick. Are you interested in a commission, or... Huh? A vacation home? I don't know. I'm currently living with someone, so... What? We can both move into the vacation home? Incredible. Once again, fate has tugged on the strands of the web of my life. I can't deny its call. Yeah, let's make a house for Flick. Special for day 100. You know, our creative energies have now aligned. My fate is now in your hands. Coming up with the plans for the design this time. Our architecture is well outside my skill set as an artist, so I'll leave everything to you. I hope that's okay. Alright, now the next step is to find a plot of land that works with their design. I had said previously that I was saving a plot of land for somebody special. Yeah, this is going to be Flick's home. But it's not just Flick. As you can see in the little marker up there, it's also CJ's. Yep. Flick and CJ move in together. But remember, they're just best friends. There's nothing gay about them. They're just best friends. It's like Achilles and... I want to say Patroclus. God, I could be wrong about that. Is it? It's Achilles and Achilles and... Is it It's got to be Patroclus, right? No, they're totally gay. Nintendo, outside of, as far as I know, Fire Emblem, Nintendo will not say that characters are gay. They're totally gay. 100%, and I love them. Same thing with Pearl and Marina. Totally gay. Nintendo won't say it, but they will heavily, heavily hint at it. They're totally gay. Still watching Chuck Conroy Splatoon 2 Let's Play. Really enjoying it so far. I think I need to watch today's episode, but yeah. You know, I wish Nintendo would, like, say something, but... Like, just confirm it. Gosh, we can do whatever we want. Huh. That actually makes my life a little harder. I always hope that there's going to be some sort of guidelines for this. But nope, there never is. So I guess we have to do it ourselves. It's never easy, is it, game? I think... Oh, and we should make this actually a two-story floor. A two-story home, I mean. That would make sense. So what I'm thinking for this one is I'm thinking log cabin. Just kind of makes sense, you know. Use some of the stuff they give us. Let's go with a southwestern flair because we can. I guess let's start with wallpaper. If we're doing log cabin, I want log. And what type of floor do I want? I mean, there is a classic red brick. Sandy beach, sky. Mario. It's a me, a DeMario. That's probably actually fine. Okay, so we've got log... Yeah, I think we're going to probably get a second floor because, you know... And we're going to keep the same aesthetic. So we got log cabin. We got this extra long sofa, which I do want to change. Do I want to go with bears? I guess we'll just keep with the southwestern flair. Alright, we've got that. We'll see what we have in shape of like a log table or something. It's a little tall for what I want, but it's not bad. Because we do also have this log table. But we do have this one, but I like the round one better. Got a log bench. I know we have some stools in here somewheres. We might move this up a little bit. Where's my stools? Oh, there we go. I was thinking maybe changing one, but yeah. Let's see. What do we have in the way of kitchen stuff? Let's see. Kitchen. Oops, not what I wanted. Kitchen stuff. Nothing in there. Arches. Okay, here's some kitchen stuff. Compact kitchen, a ranch kitchen. Because, yeah, I'm going to move all this over. And we're going to put... We have a stonework. That might actually not look terrible, but... I'm thinking ranch kitchen for the moment. Ranch kitchen, and then we'll put some stuff on the walls, like... Yeah, like that. I'm gonna put pancakes on the table, because I can. You know me and pancakes. Pancakes. It's all about the pancakes. There, I just saw him. Yeah, it's all about the pancakes. Let's see, what else? What else can I definitely want a plant in the corner. What type of plant? I don't know, but we'll look. Oh, wait, that's not a real plant. I know we also have this, which I'll take one of those. Coffee's actually, that might not be bad. A little dark, but it's not bad. And then we have a nice, good, like, wood-burning stove in there. Can I actually make this a little darker? Yeah, boom. Gotta put some stuff on this. What would be... What would be good on this table? Got sodas, we got those. That's rattan. Ooh, some candles. Ooh, I like that. Elegant, chic. I'm gonna go with elegant. But I would like one other thing, but I don't know what. I guess that's actually fine. And then I want to put some, like, photos up or something like that. We'll see what art we have. Yeah, sure. That's good. Let's put something over here. Ooh, I like the idea of a cuckoo clock above the door, like always. You know how I roll. We should get some flowers or something. Do I want it? I guess we could do 2. And then I see the... oh, we do have this fish painting. Ooh, we do actually have these. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Framed bug and framed fish. Okay. Oh, you know where we can put them? Right here. Yeah, it's a little close to the fire, but that's fine. And we have all these paintings. I guess the only other thing I can think of doing is the world map, which I saw right there. Yeah, like a world map. Yeah, that sounds good to me. So yeah, that adds some much needed texture to the room, you know. Now let's talk with Flick about getting an upstairs. Let's add an upstairs. Yep, leave it all to me. Because, you know, it's a 2-person house, and the only houses that get upstairs is our 2 persons. Okay. The bedroom idea is very much the same. Like, I'm definitely going to use some of the same ingredients, like log cabin walls and dark wood floors. But I know I want a bed. Where are my bed? I know there is a log bed, which will throw that in the middle. But I kind of want to divide up the space, you know? Let's see here. You know, it'd be in here somewheres. Like a little, like, wooden side table. Yeah, I would like... I guess we could just use log stools. Because those do technically work. There they are. And we're going to put one portrait there and one portrait on the other side. So now it's just about divvying up the space down the middle. And I want to get desks for each of them, obviously. Where am I? The desks are right here. Let's give them both a desk. Right, I guess halfway between the window. Yeah, and then let's put some supplies on both of their desks. So we know, what do we know? We know Flick's an artist, and we know CJ is a streamer. The streamer one is easy to do. So we need a computer. Where's my computer? We'll give him a good desktop. And then we'll give him... Actually, I want it over on this side. And then, I don't know, a camera. We have a camera, but I don't know if I know if we have a ring light somewheres in here. There it is. We'll also give him a gamer chair. Because we can. It's a gamer chair. I know for a fact we have it. Whereas we'll give CJ like or Flick a den desk chair. I'm gonna go with the black and orange. So he's got that. Meanwhile, CJ or Flick on the other hand should have some like art supplies, maybe some oh, let's see, what art supplies do we have that, you know, I'm sure there's like a baby's first paint set or something like that. I actually do like the idea of using, because he makes models, right? So I like that idea. And then we've got some... I know I have some of his models as well in here. Technically these three are his. He did make the snail though, I know that. He also made that butterfly, but I don't see that in here. Yeah, he also... I wonder if it's in here. It's the butterfly. The butterfly. We've made that joke before. Where's the butterfly? It's got to be one of the bigger things, so that's why I assume it has to be in here. I would assume it would be right around here. Oh, there it is. The butterfly. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Yeah, oh my gosh. And then I guess let's put some... you know, I know he doesn't technically do, like, the art stuff, but let's put, like, some art up here, because, you know, we can. Let's go for actual, like, you know, art. Let's see, what do we got? We got a few things here. Not what I'm looking for. Not really what I'm looking for, and I doubt the mom's art has anything that we're looking for either. Nah, not really. We do have a formal paper. Isn't this also cartoons? Oh, okay. No. These are all fish, which I don't actually mind putting up here. Red snapper, blue marlin, squid, black bass, carp. We'll put that over on CJ's side. Oh, we got the fishing boat flag. I actually do like that. Boom, there we go. Oh, we have these models. Ooh. I'd rather have the mantis head, honestly. But yeah, so they each have their, like, sides of the room, right? CJ does his streaming, Flick does his artwork. Anything else I could put, like, right there for CJ? Could give him an arcade cabinet. Let me look through stuff real quick. Yeah, okay, I like that. And then we'll put... I think it's up at the top. Okay, maybe it's not up at the top. I know it's not at the bottom, though. There it is. A Nintendo Switch! Because, you know, he's a streamer. Oh, you know what? And you know what we should do here? I know we could put Bugs in Fish in here, but I'd rather do a golden Rog and then a golden Bugnut. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, it's personalized to each of them, which I think is great. And then downstairs we have a more general room. That, you know, it's just a more general room. And let's do outside real quick. We're not going to do much outside because, you know, I'm not good at outsiding. But we'll see what we can do. I definitely know we can change the house. Because there is a log cabin in here somewheres. I don't remember which one it is, but I know there is a log cabin. Is it... maybe it's this one? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. I like that. Yeah, that's good. And then door plate. We've got some good ones, but I'm gonna just go with this. Keep it simple, you know. Oops. All right, we've got that aspect. I know I saw what, like a hammock earlier amongst the bed section. That doesn't sound terrible. Even like a log bench to put down, like, or put maybe up, I guess up here near the water. That could be cute. I would think because like we could do this, but I would also think a hammock. Definitely a different color though. There's just something about the traditional white that I like. I want to put some... oh god, I have no idea where these are located, but like tiki torches. They'd probably be over here. Oh, we could give them a projector. Honestly, if we had like a projector we could place down, that would be cool, but I know we don't. I would think they would be right, like this section is all about the lighting. But no, there's nothing. That's kind of disappointing. I know we have tiki torches. Because I know I've made them before. There they are. So let's place one back here. Let's place another one over here. And maybe a third one right there. Um, I guess we'll use this mossy. I want to put something on this little island, but like, there's nothing really that fits. But I guess that's fine. Oh wait, can't we? Oh, it's that we can bring bugs and place bugs. I was like, I know there is something to do with bugs, but I can't remember the exact details. Yeah, I think you can bring and place bugs. It's a very simple outside. Honestly, I didn't expect to get too complicated at all. Yep, it's ready. Go check it out. Long last, the curtains rise and a new saga begins. From one visionary to another, man. Thanks for helping me craft my hive. Home, not hive, I mean home, or did I? By the way, you haven't given the creation a theme yet. Name it. Honestly, I'm just gonna call it home. Call me an unoriginal hack. I'm just gonna call it home. Because home is where you can be yourself and where you can love yourself. Look at them. I doubt they're going to go inside. I bet we have to get them inside, we have to, take them inside. I'll get a picture. I'll force a picture anyways. I already know what it's going to look just like Audie and Whitney's one. Because we made, Audie a beauty vlogger, didn't we? Either that or she was like she did cover songs online. Whichever one fits the narrative better, you know. Usually CJ would be the one asking, but do you want to take some photos? Yes, I'll take some photos. So, oh gosh, can we even get CJ in on this? I hope we can. Oh, good. Oh, fantastic. I'm glad they're both here. Let's place them. There we go. Sit down in your gamer chair. Yeah, sure, that's fine with me. Very simple. I could do emotions and whatnot, but now I'm fine with that. All good. Oh, wait. Alright, there it is. Flick and CJ. Living together. You know, the whole reason I brought up the whole thing earlier is because, I brought up the Achilles and, Patroclus thing earlier. Part of the reason I did that is because, one of my favorite subreddits right now. I don't really use Reddit that much. Mostly just for, like, news stuff. Like, just to find out, like, what current events are happening. Whether certain products have gone on sale or on stock. But every once in a while, I'll, like, venture out and actually look at, like, Reddit. And my favorite subreddit at the moment is, Sappho and her friend. Which is, right, it's a lesbian, it's two lesbians, but, usually white people, usually white Christian women, are like, no, they're not lesbians, they're just friends. And it's my favorite subreddit at the moment. And there is right, Sappho and her friends is about lesbians, but there is one that's like Achilles and his roommate that is for gay guys. And it's It's good, but I think Sappho and her friend is just funnier. Did we check turnip prices? I don't think we did. Maybe we did. Maybe I forgot. Yeah, that's my favorite subreddit at the moment. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about earlier when I was trying to... Because again, I don't... Is it Patroclus? No matter what, they're definitely gay. Like, I know, right, historians like to be like, no, they're not. They're just two really close guys who are really close to one another and just hang out all the time. And when one dies, when Patroclus dies, Achilles mourns his death the same way you would mourn a lover. But no, guys, they're totally platonic. That's historians for you. That's what I loved about Hades. Hades, which is why I should know this. Hades does not shy away from it at all, which I love. Go into it, man. Hades is so good. I'm surprised I didn't see, when I read that list of the best-selling games, or the top-rated games, I'm surprised I didn't see Hades on there. I'm surprised Hades isn't on here. It's really good, that Hades. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's check our phone. But yeah, that was the special thing that I wanted to do for day 100. Is build Flick and CJ a house. They deserve it. Because I've been wanting to do that since we got Flick's amiibo card. God, like 50 days ago now. Probably even longer than that, honestly. But yeah, and I've just had Flick's amiibo card. And I was even going to do it at one point, and then I pushed it off because something else came up. Like, we did something else that day. So I've literally had Flick's amiibo card sitting on my desk for... probably the last, 2 weeks. It might have been longer than that, but definitely, 2 weeks. Yeah, I've been waiting to do that. And I was like, yeah, that's a special thing to do for day 100. We've only got, as far as I know, we only have, 4 plots of land left. I mean, I know we can double up. But, yeah, we only have, 4 plots of land left. So we're almost done with this. So that'll be fun. But yeah, that's where we're going to end off for today. It truly was a special day 100. And yeah, I think we made a decent... I mean, the house looks like all my other houses I've ever built. But I think it's decent enough. I mean, sure, we probably could have made it bigger, but eh. Oh, did Putin just declare war? Really sounds like he did. On live TV. Huh. And of course, the US is moving in. You look back at the history books, and America does everything in its power to avoid war. Especially World War I and II. We don't want to be involved. But then we just got such a big head from World War II that we were like, no, we can go in. We can be the world police. Yeah. And then we get our asses kicked in Korea and Vietnam. Especially Vietnam. We lose Vietnam so hard. And it doesn't humble us. Nope, losing Vietnam did the utter failure on every level doesn't humble us at all. And then the Forever War kind of ended. Not really, but kind of. And now we're just the next one. The one everyone's been fearing. Russia versus America. Fuck everything. Yeah, there was a dour note to end off episode 100. But no, it's been a good 100 episodes. I am definitely close to ending off the series, that's for sure. Like, in, like, 24 days or whatever, when we end off, yeah, that'll be fitting, because we still have a few things left to do. Like, I gotta make some improvements on the bathroom. I have, like, one other major project. We gotta finish off the museum. But once we're done with, like, those, like, 3 things, that's it. And, yeah, so we're getting close to the end. Not there yet, but we're getting close. But yeah, with that, I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for 100 episodes. Till next time, peace.